Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Enter the Gungeon Paradox runs. Damn, I keep coming into the Gungeon, leaving it, and I forgot my keys again. Oh, man, we gotta do another one. Oh, all right, well, this will be the search for the keys on this run. Although, I think that would make a fun tie-in mod for Enter the Gungeon, and I think that would have been a cool thing for maybe Dodge Roll to actually implement. For people who owned both Enter and Exit the Gungeon, you could actually maybe collect items in Enter the Gungeon and deliver them in Exit the Gungeon. Like, oh, in Enter the Gungeon you find your keys, and then in Exit the Gungeon you have to get your keys out. As just like a fun memey thing. I think that the community would have loved something like that. But in any case, we're back in the Gungeon. We got to get our keys back. What items do we have? I think I know what our passive is. Our gun is the M1. You know, I like the M1. At least for a couple of floors, it should mostly one-hit kill some of the basic bulletkins that we're dealing with, which is good. Also, we should think for a minute about the last run, because last run was really great. Duct tape. Heck yeah, I do love a good duct tape run. I think everyone loves a good duct tape run. And what makes a duct tape run good? Well, usually having duct tape, but also a good duct tape combination. And we had a great duct tape combination. We most certainly did. The M1 grenade launcher, the cobalt hammer, tons of ammo. Well, not really tons of ammo, and in fact, using one of the D20 shrines did cause me to lose like 20% ammo for every gun permanently, but with that exception, plenty of ammo in order to use the guns at least. We need a clone run in Enter the Gungeon. I suppose we did just have one in Exit the Gungeon that was extremely productive. Getting one in Enter the Gungeon, well, I mean, what goes up must come down. How about that as a tie-in between games? You have a run in Exit the Gungeon, you take items out, and then you go back in, you can start a Enter the Gungeon run with those items. But you don't get items in the run, you only get the items that you had in your run. I don't know. I keep talking about Exit the Gungeon in Enter the Gungeon, but it's still new, and it's still a unique thing to think about. Now, this is interesting. 3 mimics. I believe if we aggro the mimics, they will all drop the same item, which could be frickin' weird if they all drop good items. If we let the mimic drop an item, then the other mimics won't drop the same item, right? Okay, if I aggro all 3 mimics at the same time and leave, they will all drop the same item. If I shoot one and it drops items, will the other ones still drop the items even if I don't pick up the item? I think so. So I'm like, okay, what if we... What if we just fight one mimic? Well, this is highly unfortunate. But what if we fight one mimic, and then we see if we want a duplicate of the item, and then we'll fight another mimic? Okay, can you stack meat bun? I have to test. Maybe the mimic drop... Okay, so the mimic dropping the item maybe reset the RNG. So I guess you have to aggro the mimics simultaneously. If they drop the item, then you aggro another mimic, it's a new item. Okay, well, we're gonna do it like this. We're going to keep the grappling hook. We're going to be able to steal items in the future. And we have Finished Gun. Thank you, Finished Gun. Okay, so the items that the Mimic have are set when you aggro them, but it doesn't affect the RNG until they actually drop the item, is what I think is happening there. Wow. This is doing a lot of damage right now, but I guess that's meat bun, huh? And I keep having the situation kind of come up, and I seem to always fail to remember the specifics regarding the RNG. Because you can make the mimics drop the same item, but you have to do it in a specific fashion. I guess the only case is you have to aggro them, then kill them. That's it. No other case seems to actually function the way you would, or I seem to sometimes think it does. By the way, we got a finished gun. That's a great gun. Part of me really wants to just kind of use it heavily, because it's finished gun, but another part of me is like, well, it's cheating! Because it is kind of cheating. Later. I still have a blank remaining, too. It's a pretty good secret room, all things considered, though. Got him. Do Matman? Matman could give us any quality item, and I suppose we do have a key allowing us to access it, because we can buy a key from the shop. And maybe we can break some chests and get some items from those, so sure, I'll do Matman. We'll do Matman. It's not cheating against the old king to use finished gun. It's still cheating. Feels like cheating. Hey, Matman, what you got for me? Trident. It's pretty good. I like it. Trident is kind of like finished gun, but less frequent and less common. So I think it's not cheating, because it's not like you get the Trident every 3 runs. So we'll use it. We'll use it on boss fights, I think. I think that's a good option for us. I thought for a second I would actually get a damage bonus from the junk. We're not the robot, we just had his hand. Well, we have his skull hand. I like the fact that the eyes glow as well. We will get the regular shotgun, because we are a little bit low on ammo for the M1. This at least gives us a gun we can use for the next floor, which is, of course, the oubliette. And we'll keep moving on. Moving on, trying to keep this meat bun lasting forever. Dude, it would be awesome to get another no-hit run under our belt after so much Exit the Gungeon. To be fair, it is a meat bun run. That's okay. Meat bun runs are not the only runs that I no-hit, but they certainly do help. Blank shop left side. We already found the secret room. There could have been a second secret room. To be fair, I should have looked. There's no reason not to expend my last remaining blank on the last floor, but I didn't do it because it didn't seem... like, the probability of there being another secret room is so small that we're not really missing out on too much. But you're not wrong. I should have definitely done it. There's no reason not to. You frickin' Uzi Bulletkin. Well, oh, fantastic. No! I dodged straight in a line. All right, well, fuck the no-hit run, I guess. You're kidding me. Hey, Brain, what are you doing to me, buddy? I could have pressed spacebar and used my grappling hook to get free. What do I decide to do? Dodge straight in a line, away from the bullet. That'll help. Surely that's the best way to get away from a bullet. Oh my lord. Look, I know what I'm doing in theory. In practice is another matter altogether, alright? Got him. It took 2 shots, but I got him. Jackman says, I found Cursula in a secret room. Yep, that can happen as a second secret room on a floor. I don't think it can be like I don't think it counts as the proper first secret room of a floor, but you can find NPCs in secret rooms. It does happen. Including shops. But I think one of the more common NPCs you can find in the secret room is just Old Man. I don't think Old Man counts as a first secret room. I could be wrong about that, though. Later. 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 Oh, why are we doing so little damage now? What's going on? I was one-shotting these guys. Oh, right. Oh, poor Abe got hit. Lost his meat bun bonus. He's not gonna have the easy victory today. Well, here's hoping we still win. Which, considering the quality of the guns we have so far, should be pretty decent chances of that happening. I mean, we also have a low quality item that's actually pretty good. The grappling hook. Freaking love this thing. Use it offensively, use it defensively, use it whenever. Funniest is Sir Manuel. Yeah. I wouldn't call it funny. Maybe sad. I also wouldn't say he's one of the more common ones. I think one of the more common ones is Old Man. Well, actually, hold up. If we're talking NPCs in a secret room, the most common one is Brother Alburn, because you can find him on the Abbey. So let's not, let's not forget about him. Mr. Brother Alburn, to you, friend. This is when my carpal tunnel starts to come back after playing Exit the Gungeon and not having to tap shoot all my guns. Later. You gotta remember, if you're using the grappling hook, you can press spacebar to release the hook, which means you can stop it whenever you want. You don't have to wait for it to finish its animation. It's a very important piece of advice because you almost certainly don't want to just fling yourself into a pit or into an enemy or into a bullet. You want a controlled stop, in all likelihood. So there is a brown chest. I do not care. I'm gonna dump it. I technically did not take damage in that room, so... Well, actually, yeah, I took damage in that room anyways, it didn't matter. We're not gonna buy anything. I don't think there's anything worth buying. Maybe I'll spend 12 on a glass guanstone just in case we get it, but... You know, having picked up the extra money from the last floor, I believe we picked up 50 credits just dropping, we should have enough for the rat key. We might do a full run every floor. Most you find is Owlman. You haven't seen the Old Man in 40 runs. I feel like I've seen Old Man more than Owlman, but maybe I'm just mistaking Owlman for Old Man. Stranger things have happened. I can't use shotgun anymore. We're getting very few ammo drops in this run, it's feeling like. We will buy the key. I guess we still have Void Marshal, which is pretty darn good. And we should be able to use that if we run out of ammo, oh lord, with anything else. I'm just so worried about taking damage. I want to keep Soul Crest intact. I want to go see the old king. I haven't seen him in weeks. We're also still doing a lot of damage with the M1. It makes me think that we're still in meat bun form, even though I know we're not. Rat run! What will you do when Abe grapples an enemy by accident and doesn't get iframes? Well, I don't have to worry about that so much because it's not like we have to worry about the meat bun bonus. Although, we still have to worry about the old crest, but... I think we'll still be okay. And I'm just using finished gun there just because that guy, he's tanky. He's tanky! Also, we're depositing it right now! Fantastic. Cut my life into pieces, this is my last resort. Wah! Nah. We've deposited the crest, and we almost certainly will get enough money, so I suppose we'll just do a full rat run reroll here. There's nothing else to spend our money on. There was nothing in the shop. You know, I stand by the decision, or I would stand by the decision to save money for the next floor shop. The only thing I really want from shops is keys, so I can open up chests. You know, this is not Exit the Gungeon. The shops can't have any item in the game like a clone. Bellow's not going to give us too much. Yoink! A Gemini rifle. I will take that, no questions asked. And I will put some ammo into the regular shotgun. The Gemini rifle's good, but ideally, the combo we want with the Gemini rifle is either the ruby bracelet for, like, fire bullets, or an even better item would be the Gemini Special Forces. The insignia, the crest, whatever it's called. Galactic Medal of Valor. Man. You play a week of Exit the Gungeon and you forget everything you know about Enter the Gungeon. Don't really want anything from the chests. We picked up a gun already on the floor. Might as well fight the boss first and see what happens. So... let's use Trident, maybe Trident and Void Marshal in case there's a time when we can actually output a little bit more damage. Because Void Marshal is more damage. So you might as well use this first, I think. Hey, Gorgon. I know what your future holds, Gorgon. I have seen beyond the veil. Still have a blank. And we found the secret room, so we should pop it whenever we want. Open brown chest. It has a key. I guarantee it says Jackman. Damn. You lied to me. You lied to me in chat. I find that extremely rude. Our blue chest honestly didn't have anything better. In fact, I would say that our blue chest had an item that was actually worse. We have the mustache. That is hot trash. Well, in actuality, the mustache is a good item, but I don't plan on needing it. There's a bit of a difference there. So we have the key. We have 4 credits remaining. Let's go and fight the, well, let's use a blank. Well, we've already checked the walls in this room. Let's go. It doesn't matter. We're not going to find it. Let's go down to the Abbey and fight ye old king. Gemini Carbine. Sure. We don't have to use the shotgun for the next floor. We could use a Gemini Carbine for a similar purpose. Still use the M1, though. Even if the M1 doesn't one-shot bulletkins, you know what? The flak bullets does allow it to one-shot a bulletkin. Sometimes, apparently. Maybe. Sometimes. Maybe. Partially. How about this game? Give me Alien Engine. I never ask for it. If you give me the Alien Engine, I will, I'll keep your secrets. No one has to know. I pressed spacebar twice. That's a dumb thing. That's a dumb thing I did. Later. Hi, friend. Yo! There go my Guan stones. I had 4 of them. Leave it to Abe to just dodge roll directly in line with another bullet coming right at him. Oh, you freaking idiot. Good lord. Later. I do love using the grappling hook. If I find an item worth stealing, you best believe I'm going to be stealing it, even though I do have finished gun. I don't care about the curse. We've dealt with our fair share of LJs. And I still haven't seen my boy LJ recently. Although, wait. Actually, I lied. We should be careful about stealing from shops, because if we steal from a shop, it's going to be gone forever. No way of putting out the fire. This doesn't do it, so we're just going to shoot it. Putting out the wick, rather. Well, there's our key, but there's also another blue chest in there, so we didn't really lose out on too much, but let's not forget, we are not going to be opening up a blue chest on this floor. We're going to be opening up the Sinnergrace chest. There is no reason for us to want to open up a standard blue chest when we can open up a Sinner chest and maybe get something better. And a cell creep? Oh, you shouldn't have, game. You shouldn't have. I love it. We can get rid of some of these garbage guns that I don't really want, like fossilized gun. I've done my fair share of light all the enemies on fire and kill them all runs. You know what? Told you. Ah! No, it's the ghost! Well, no, it's actually the combination of a D20 bulletkin, a ghost, a book, a shotgunner, and everyone else in this stupid room. That was a tough room, man. It was an unfortunately tough room, but at least we had already lost our Guan stones, so I don't care too much. Gotta remember to start flipping tables more often. They're the bread and butter of your defensive gungeon runs. Well, maybe not really, your bread and butter. Your eggs and bacon, how about that? Excuse me, sir. Would you like to hear about our Lord and Savior, LJ? No! That's the sound of me being scared by a jammed enemy about to hit me. No! Get out of here, you dick. No one wants to hear about your fake lord. I knew, by the way, if I was going to go into the next room quickly, that ammo would spawn. I kind of like... I willed it to spawn. That's what happened. I believe. Do you believe? Copper Amulet synergizes with... Backdraft. Meh. Definitely not what I was hoping for. Lighting enemies on fire when you touch them or dodge roll into them? No. Hate to break it to you, Gungeon, but enemies spawn bullets, and bullets are dangerous. Ergo, I'd like to stay away from enemies whenever possible. Man, you guys remember back when there weren't even synergies? That was a dark timeline for Gungeon. I remember. Pepperidge Farm remembers. Ah! Old King, protect your throne. Chancellor wants your throne. I've seen beyond the veil. I think we'll have an easy time dodging all this because of the fact that we have the grappling hook. We can get around a lot of his attacks pretty easily. You know, if we just dodge specific attacks with the grappling hook, or specific combinations of attacks, we can save our blanks for other moments. Well, I suppose we only have the one blank, so we should be a little bit careful with it. But, you know, abuse that invincibility. Anything in Gungeon that gives you an iframe, take advantage of it. Dodge rolls included. Yeah, I knew it. Oh well. Well, you know what? Let me take my own advice. Take advantage of anything that gives you an iframe. There you go. A little bit of lag there. Game's lagging out. I'm playing so well. How is he dodging through all the bullets? I don't understand. I should be hitting him by now. I knew it. I canceled the grappling hook and it got me. It still got me. I'm trying to focus on a lot though. At this point, I'm saving my blank for another secret room. Two keys? It's fantastic. We got the AK. It's the AK shotgun. It's still fun. Not what we wanted though. Is there anything else for us to do on this floor? We could sell some items. We should open up the last remaining blue chest. And then on the next floor, we should remember, oh lord, that we have a. Give me that. We have the rat key. We need to make sure that we remember to save a key and a couple of blanks, and we'll go do the rat floor. And then honestly, maybe we'll do every single floor in the game, because why the hell not? So, let's make sure. Where's the cell creep? I was literally there! I literally sold an item to him. Oh, where's the cell creep, guys? What's going on? No, sell this, sell this. Honestly, sell that. I don't care. Sell the mustache. Sell this. So, I mean, it is contact immunity. You know what? Because it's contact immunity, I'll keep it. We have 106 credits. That is enough. Sell finished gun. It's going to sell for a lot. Yeah, 53, 54. That's acceptable. I mean, we could just buy some ammo by selling the gun. So, get ammo in the trident and move the F on. Let's do it. Making sure to use another blank. Brother Albin should be a thing. Yeah, I just didn't want to look for him. I've been getting very lazy in Enter the Gungeon. And we didn't find him, and he's guaranteed to spawn, but, you know, oh well. Wow, nice dodge roll. You know what? Right there, it has proved itself. Contact immunity. Plus a little bit of dodge roll damage. Never hurt anybody. Well, it hurt the enemies, actually. Right there. In fact. Proven. like that this guy couldn't actually get to me. So he like stopped running until I spawned in. He wanted to be fair about it. He's like the CPU player in any sort of a racing game that slows down and waits for you to catch back up. And you're like, wow, either I'm good or you're bad. Well, it turns out the CPU is just real bad. And doesn't know how to take any advantage and just roll with it. Gotcha. Hey, I'll take it for the AK. We have mostly full ammo for a lot of our other guns, except for maybe the Void Marshal. We can always buy more ammo here. So you know what? I'll freaking just rock the AK. It's a little bit of an ammo waste on basic enemies like this, but what are we gonna spend? What are we gonna spend the ammo on? Bosses? I suppose. We'll open up chests though, because I would like to get a item. I'd rather get an item than a gun. I suppose we could also take advantage of our dodge roll and try to use it to do a little bit of extra damage to enemies that doesn't require AK ammo, but I don't really care that much. Cha. And yet I'm still doing it. Muscle relaxant. Loosen up. That's going to make the M1 do a lot more damage. We should probably start using it. Some guy says, is it weird that I'm starting to prefer Exit the Gungeon? I mean, it's a newer game, so it has that new factor to it. It's a little bit more polished than Enter the Gungeon, I think. So is it weird? No. And also, maybe you just prefer the action-style format. Maybe you prefer the shorter runs. Don't worry, it's not like you're cheating on Gungeon with Gungeon. The tailor even says he wishes more people would exit. So I think he's okay with you exiting. I was really hoping I could kill 2 with 1 shot there. Oh well. It was an extremely easy room. Hey, Philemon Bacchus, hello, welcome to the stream. I just watched your Slay the Spire run. Blasphemy as the lifesaver, who would have thought it? Well, now I blew up the chest! Well, now anyone who hasn't seen it has been spoiled. Thanks a lot, man. I kid. It was a fun run. It's part of the reason why in Slay the Spire I am playing it starting from the low level ascensions. I want to learn in a safer environment all of the sort of edge cases for cards and new strategies for cards. You know, I'm learning the value of Wrath and Calm and entering those states quickly and repeatedly as the Watcher. I'm learning the value of even a card like Blasphemy. I like the runs. Gotcha. And also, it's just a good excuse to play the game. I gotta play through a whole lot of runs of this game. Well, better keep playing it. Remote bullets for 50. I gotta save the key. I can buy another key though. We're gonna have so many on the next floor. Nah, we're still gonna need at least one more. I will take ammo for the commando. We don't have enough money for remote bullets. That's acceptable. There it is. Because I don't really want... I don't really want remote bullets. It's one of the cool items in Gungeon that I just don't appreciate at all. I don't appreciate losing homing effect of guns. By the way, rat floor! Maybe the rat has my keys. You ever think about that? You know, the rat would have my keys. If we're thinking logically about Gungeon, the rat hoards everything that you leave behind. Surely, the rat either knows where you put your keys or has your keys himself. He's probably got your keys, your wallet. He's got everything. I should have just not moved when I walked into the room. Right, down, left, up, left. I should move in this room. Got him. Man, muscle relaxant is so good. Look, the AK does have its uses still. Up left. Turbo mode dog in Exit the Gungeon should have an unskippable tangent of his entire life story, starting with "People always leave when I'm around." I don't get it. Is that a reference? Is that a specific reference to something? Got him. You're not... Oh! He got me. I forgot all about listening for the sound effect. I dodge rolled straight into the bullet. That makes me a fool. We need ammo for this. We need ammo for this. Swap back to the Trident and the Commando. That should be pretty decent guns for this situation. Let's do it. Wish these things would home on a little bit better. Remember, don't stand down left of the rat. Down right is acceptable. Ah! I knew it. Well, I didn't actually know it. He fired one quick shot. And I thought that would have been the end of it, but he followed it up. Damn it. Alright, let's use the... Probably just want to use the AK. Just super easy to hold down the button and just do a lot of damage. People are leaving because it's Exit the Gungeon? Oh, I thought you were like maybe referencing a Sonic thing. And as someone who hasn't played a lot of Sonic games / doesn't know a lot about the universe, I thought I was just out of the loop on something. Oh, nice. We managed to crack that pretty quickly. I'm doing a very bad job. Very bad dod of dogging. That's what I totally meant to say. So you know what, let's have some beasts. Let's beast mode this up a little bit. Man, I've done an absolutely horrible job of dodging. I'm so bad at Gungeon. At least it's not like the 6 times in a row that I was playing DD20 mode and I tried to do the rat fight and just died on this phase over and over and over again to a jammed rat plus LJ combo. You know what? We've got a grappling hook. We could use it. It did cause me to take some damage, but that's because I used it improperly. I blame myself. Don't go after the little guys, Tigers. Tony. Oh, you fucking Tony, son of a gun. Also been a while since I fought the rat. It's been a while since I've done anything. These tigers don't know what they're doing. Excuse me. It'd be acceptable and preferable if you could actually shoot your target. I do like when the tiger actually impacts... The cat eating the mouse. I do like that when the tiger actually hits its target, it explodes into little mini tigers. I do love that. Let's see if I have my counter punches locked in my memory. I'm not going to go for the counter punch on his punch, though. I want him to taunt. Taunt me, Ratman. Taunt me! Please? 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 There we go. And it won! My eyes have lit up in surprise and shock and wonder. Ooh, a little too early. I guess it's better to be slightly early than late there, huh? Also, apparently the rat can only do one attack. Enter the Gungeon 2 rebuilt. I'd play it. Eat the cheese? Oh, you should not have eaten the cheese. There's cheese. Well, this will be interesting. So we have cheese, and we're about to get cheese. So, I guess the other cheese is not going to be cheese, which is acceptable. I am also going to take the ticket. Got a lot of... I forgot how many items you get from the rat. You got a lot of items from this guy. Let me tell you my life story, damn it. Why don't you go die, please? I said please. I said please. Please, please, please. Please, please, please. I guess we're doing everything today. I didn't really even think about doing the Advanced Dragon, but I suppose we're going to now. Damn it! I guess you have to have it in your hand when you open the chest for it not to spawn. Because we got the same cheese wheel twice. Well, I might as well hold this one. We'll get the synergy. We'll get ammo for Commando. And I want it for the M1. Never mind. I want it for the AK. Much better. Let's get the hell out of here. Decent items, I suppose? That's good. Were you doing Please, Please, Please to the tune of Girls, Girls, Girls from Motley Crue? Maybe. You got a problem with that? It's been a long time since I fought the Advanced Dragon. I am a little worried. But you know what? We've got some good guns. We've got a good M1, a Luxon cannon. Maybe this is all we need in a crazy mixed up world like today. You know, that is a lovely pink laser beam of death. I think I charmed one of them. He wasn't dead. He wasn't dead. Oh, God. More? Should probably just stop using ammo on you, huh? That always happens. Always forget that I have a contact immunity against those guys, and I unload a lot of ammo in them, and they're like, oh, you know what? Why don't we just not shoot them, huh? Even this guy, don't shoot him, shoot this one. There you go. Ow! Stop hurting yourself, stop hurting yourself. You've been doing... So Twigbreaker asks, I've been doing rainbow runs with the Paradox, trying to unlock the Gunslinger. Should I do rainbow runs or regular runs? I would say regular runs are easier, but rainbow runs can be more frequently powerful. It's a weird differentiation, but you know, if you can get a really good synergy with a rainbow mode run, you can get a high damage, infinite ammo gun, and lots of good defensive items. But if you don't, what you're left with is no ammo, no guns, no items, and not really anything to speak of. I much prefer to play standard runs instead of rainbow mode runs because you get more items, and which I think means more opportunities to get better runs. But I can definitely see the logic behind getting fewer items, but those items being very specific and powerful. Like, if you are trying to unlock the Gunslinger, if you do rainbow mode runs, eventually you will get an outstanding run. You will get a 10 out of 10 run that is like Particulator, Alpha Bullet, Omega Bullet, Reload Stone. You'll have infinite ammo with it. You know, maybe you'll get cigarettes and the gun soul, and then you'll pick up a Vorpal gun, and then you'll be like, okay, well, I just picked up the 3 items that give me a perfect infinite synergy. But it sounds like what you really want is just to get good. So try that first, and see how that works out for you. Bum bum bum. I did it first try. My first Gunslinger run, I remember 2 things about it. The first thing I remember about it was that I had no gun to start my run with because of a bug. And the other thing I remember is that I did do the past as the Gunslinger, but I think I had an extremely powerful run, and I barely even noticed that there were 2 liches. I'm pretty sure I just crushed face because of RNG, not because of any particular skill on that one. Okay, we can finally use the ticket. Yo, Gatling Gull, stop the wall. No, Gatling Gull got pushed. The Gatling Gull is the wall. Hey, you know what? I remember this, though. No way am I getting hit and losing these Guan Stones. Goodbye, Shoshana. Ooh, a free blank. He's a blank man. I like the idea of having a free blankman. Free blankman. I guess we have the sack. We could just sack whenever we want for a free blank. And because the sack is possibly infinitely reusable, we don't even have to wait for it to charge. We might be able to just find the secret room by walking around and just hitting spacebar. But, you know, if I'm not going to actually use the blanks I have, what makes you think I'm going to use an infinite blank that takes a lot longer to use? You think I'm made out of time? Or money? I mean, time is money. I'm not made of either. Clink. Triple crossbow. Very useful against the Lich. Triple crossbow means that on the... Well, not very useful against Lich, but you can keep him in the middle of the screen on phase 1, and on phase 3 you can kind of interrupt him when he goes up and down, and sometimes he bugs out and doesn't move at all, and sometimes he just takes 30 seconds to make his maneuvers, and you can just unload bullets into him. So either way, I'm happy to have triple crossbow. It's a good gun. it has particular usefulnesses, and then at the same time, it's also just okay. I have a wolf synergy. Ah! I've been hit way too much on this run. I've lost so many Guan stones. I have lost more Guan stones than you can possibly imagine. I've lost more Guan stones than you've had in your entire life, kid. The dog ate him on the knees. A little bit of a risky play there. Get him, dog. Eat him! Hello, Joe. Ah, the proper Gungeon. That is what we're playing. You got him? And Chrissia, please. Hello, welcome. How are you doing today? Today. Hold on, that cadence of the word today, isn't that part of a Queen song? Today. It definitely is. I can't remember which one off the top of my head, though. That knowledge does exist in my head somewhere. Oh, I know you guys. Don't worry about it. I have to admit, I do miss the Exit the Gungeon version of the Gunzukis and Guns... Well, I guess not Gunzakis, they don't exist, but the Gunzukis, they're freaking adorable. These little froggy dudes. Froggy dudes! I love the shot when you hit the enemies in the back and they fall into a pit. Like you hit the wall, the flak bullets get them instead. Well, I'll be honest with you, all the damage I've taken on this run, it doesn't mean anything anymore because of that hit against that saw blade. Because saw blades are stupid. I probably would have been hit by it anyways. So, you know, we would have lost our Guan stones right then, and there's nothing no amount of glass could have saved you from. Smoke bomb. Well, we can hold it. I feel like we have far too many items, though. But I guess this is your capacity with that sack. I always forget just how many extra items you can hold with it. And you think you wouldn't be able to hold 4, but... You know, the sack is quite strong with this one. Well, if we didn't have a boss killing gun, we do now. And you know what? Well, no, we should do the last remaining room, just in case. There's a good item in it. Or a good gun. I'll be honest, I've already forgotten what the other chest held. So right now, I just want any items. Wow! I know I shot that guy a couple of times, and my M1's pretty strong, but the mage finished him off in one shot. I did not expect that at all. And now in my head I'm thinking, okay, how's this for a parody? Who's the mage who can one-shot a spectral gun nut? Gungeon! Can you dig it? Well, that ghost is inside of that enemy. There's not much I can do with that situation, huh? Oh, hollow points. You must be so sad that in Enter the Gungeon you're so bad. Well, we have our gun. I'm gonna fight the boss, and we will take ammo in whatever we need ammo for after this. But here's hoping that the... Oh, God. I have to alt-tab for a second. I'm sorry. I gotta do it, though. Gotta close my browser. Computer is struggling to render all the frames of Gungeon. And closing Firefox freed up about 7 gigabytes of memory right there, so that's lovely. Gull, it's me and you. Bird v Dragon. Dude, you know what? Gatling Gull is very good at breaking those extra shots from the serpent. Now, unfortunately, I'm in the wrong spot here, but it worked anyways. Can I hang out with my girlfriend? Be very careful, though. I don't know how much health Gull has. That's his name. His name is Gull. He's the Gatling Gull. He ain't no Gatling bird. Firefox is the second worst browser. Is the worst Internet Explorer 9? Because I don't think it's Edge. Maybe the worst is Netscape. Bye! He lasted exactly as long as he needed to. Actually, I think the worst is probably IE5. But we're starting to talk about some old school browsers there, huh? As soon as I get the Gull out, this fight is going to get much easier, because he's going to break a lot of shots for me. Oh god, mutation. I couldn't quite get all of them in time, but now that we've got the Gull out, this is going to be much easier. In fact, I can just stand right behind him. Oh! Damn it. I mean, it's easier, but I can't block all the shots with where the Gatling Gull is currently standing, unfortunately. Well, maybe I should just be, like, literally right behind this doofus. No! You killed him! No! You took my armor! You know what I should be doing? Taking advantage of my iframes. Those shots come out so fast when you're close. Got him. Alright. No flawlesses. Who will come now that he's dead? You know, that'd be pretty fun. If maybe you get, like, one random boss, and it's like, well, Gull's dead, I guess it's time to call in the Gorgon. Or maybe, what about I mean, probably should have bought that before the fight. It is explosive rounds, but I guess we didn't... No, we don't get money from the fight. So I guess we did have enough money, I just didn't think about it at the time. Oh, well. How much ammo do I have for the M1? 5 shots. Alright, probably not going to be using the M1 there. I still think it would be cool to have, like, a Pokemon item where every boss you kill can come back on, like, a later boss fight to help you out. Or I don't know. There's ways you can make it happen. There's things you could do. Just give me a little pet familiar. You know, act as though this was Terraria, and I have, like, the slime familiar from defeating the Slime King. I just want a pet. You don't count, because I can't pet you. Lux and Kenny, you're kind of letting me down a little bit. But at least you do have lots of explosions, which I do appreciate. Also, where is my blue dog friend? There you are. You're there. Oh, lovely. Get him, dog! Get him! Get him! I should also be not afraid of using my Gatling Gull on hard rooms like that. There's no reason not to. You'll get the charge back super quickly. Woocha! Woocha! Hey, even though they don't light on fire, they still burn in the doom water. No, 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 no. You burn. I'd hate to be these bulletkin as I knock them into their version of hell. I mean, I guess they're in hell, but you know what I'm talking about. Of souls trying to reach out of the hell water. Is that not what this is? Maybe it's not. I would think that's what it is. It's what it looks like. It's just a weird amorphous goo. Out of ammo, out of ammo, out of ammo with everything. Why am I using the regular shotgun? Use something else. Use the AK, I don't care. Never knew you could bump them off. I'm bumping them off because I have contact immunity. Otherwise, you wouldn't want to do this. Oh, thank you, Book. Sir Bookman! Science cannon, huh? Sure, why not? Gatling Gull, help me! Help me! Gatling Gull is stuck on a wall. You know, to be fair, I've had that happen to me before, so I can't really blame the Gull. But I guess I'm just gonna kind of hide up here a little bit. You got him, Gull. Oh, we have oh, right, we got the laser sight a long time ago. Oh, I should be using the machine pistol, absolutely. I think I can't shoot my gun when it's inside of the Gatling Gull. Which is strange. Maybe there was like a candle on the ground I couldn't see. Something was preventing my gun from firing. Gotcha. Couldn't get him. He didn't want to go. Back to the pit. Dude, when is Darkest Dungeon 2 coming out? When are all of the good sequels coming out? It needs to happen sooner. We need to send emails to the development team saying, "You've got to finish the game. We're waiting. We're all in social isolation." Next week, that would be incredible. That would make my day. Silksong and Breath of the Wild 2. Silksong is 100% a game I'm going to play. The sequel to Hollow Knight. I had a lot of fun playing Hollow Knight. I would love to play Silksong the day of release and just until completion. Keep playing it. I love that game. I love the Hollow Knight game. Dude, I can't shoot my gun inside my girlfriend. I mean, he's doing a good job on his own. I probably don't even need to shoot. Breath of the Wild 2? I don't believe it. You're not believing that's going to be out this year? You think it might be next year or something? I never played the first one, but, you know, I hear it's good, so maybe I'll... Maybe not get a Switch, but maybe I'll actually borrow my friend's Switch and be like, hey, I would like to play through some Switchy games. Can I borrow it? Please, pretty please. What do you want me to do? Get on my knees and beg? Could be fun. What do we want? What do we want? What do we want? What do we want? Triple crossbow is good. We also have Gatling Gull going to help out with damage, so we might not need to necessarily worry about this guy getting too close, because we can just hide. So I'm actually thinking Void Marshal, just for raw damage output, might be the most important thing. You know, because we're not going to get shot for quite a while here. I just need to output bullets. And Void Marshal is a high damage, fast firing gun. I'll mail you my Switch, unlock me the Gunslinger. I mean, I'll do it, but really, if you mail me your Switch, Twigbreaker, I'm keeping it. Anything that anyone mails me, I'm just considering it a donation, basically. Gatling Gull is stuck in a wall. Well, you know what? That actually makes him very useful. I can just stand right here and never get hit. Although he is going to take a buttload of damage. Did I get hit? I think I got hit. You won't accept my game donations, but you'll steal my console. Well, because a console isn't a specific game, so I can play whatever I want. If you give me a game donation, that implies I might play it. No. Where's my okay, he's not doing the attack I wanted him to do. I do when I hit him. Okay. With that slowness, though. Let's get that gull out. That's the one. Look at him, he's so slow. What are you doing, Lich? Come on, you're faster than this. You're gonna get killed by a bird. He's coming for you. You're supposed to be the big bad Lich. You got killed by the other white meat. Gatling Gull should flap his wings and fly by as you are going into your pass. He should be like giving you a thumbs up as you pass him in the bulletscape. Oh, good run. Lots of good items. Gull friend, thank you very much for your help. I appreciate it. Mr. Blankman, well, better luck next time. Maybe you'll be a little bit more helpful on a future run. Well, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more, check me out on Twitch if I want to go live, support me on Twitch, Patreon, and Streamlabs, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Enter the Gungeon.